All right, so today we're going to talk about something that could totally change how we think about our tech. It's called Life AI. And really, it all comes down to one big question. What if your AI didn't just do things for you, but actually cared about you?
I mean, think about the AI you use every day, right? The one on your phone, your smart speaker. It's super helpful, no doubt. It answers your questions, it sets timers, it plays your favorite songs. But here's the thing. Does it actually care how you're doing? Probably not, right?
And that question, that's really the core of this whole new idea. We're talking about taking a giant leap, way beyond the kind of AI assistant we're all used to. This is something else entirely. Okay, so before we jump into the future, let's just ground ourselves in what we have right now. Because to understand where this is all going, we really need to be clear about the starting point. And for pretty much everyone, that's the world of AI as an assistant. So, how does today's AI work? Well, it's actually pretty straightforward. It just waits. It waits for you to say, "Hey Siri," or "Okay Google," and then it does its thing, answers a question, handles a task. The big takeaway here is that it's a reactive tool. It literally does nothing until you kick things off. Basically, you're the one in charge. The AI? It's just your agent, your little helper, waiting for orders. The entire relationship, right now, is built on you telling it what to do.
Okay, but now, let's get into this new concept Life AI. And this is not an assistant. Think of it more like a companion. The idea here is to create a proactive partner, something that just completely flips the script on how we interact with our tech.
So, what is a life AI, really? Well, the concept is pretty wild. It's a proactive AI that's more of a life companion. It's designed to be the one that starts the conversation, the one that genuinely looks out for your well being, kind of like a good friend or even a mentor would. And this is where you can really see the difference. A companion AI, it starts the conversation first. It checks in on you, your health, how you're feeling. It actively cares. So, what's the bottom line? It's a proactive partner, not just a reactive tool. And this example just nails it. Imagine getting this message on your phone. The AI started the chat, it checked your sleep data, it checked the weather outside, and then it gave you a suggestion that was actually caring and helpful. It didn't wait for you to ask a single thing. So to really drive this point home, let's do a little side-by-side comparison. We're going to use a health scenario because it makes the difference super clear, but you could totally imagine this applying to anything: your job, your money, even just how you're feeling on a given day. All right, first up, the old way, the current assistant model. This is a totally user-driven process, and you're going to see it puts all the work right on your shoulders. So in the world we live in now, if you were worried about your health, you'd have to kick off the whole thing. You check your data, then you ask your AI what it means. You see who's doing all the heavy lifting here, right? It's all you. And the work just keeps piling up. You check the data, you ask for an analysis, you have to ask for a doctor recommendation, and then you still have to make the appointment yourself and book your own Uber. It's this whole 5-step, totally manual process where the AI is just sitting there, waiting for the next command. Okay, now let's see how a life AI companion would handle that exact same situation. Here, your companion takes the lead. Just look at that. It is a night and day difference. The AI is monitoring your data in the background, it spots a problem, and it reaches out to you with what sounds like genuine concern. It asks if you're okay, and then, get this, it offers a complete solution, from booking the doctor to having the car ready to go. So let's break this down side by side. Your assistant, it waits for you. It analyzes when you tell it to, it gives you some passive ideas, and then you're on your own. A companion, on the other hand, it's actively monitoring you. It initiates with concern. It comes up with a whole solution and is ready to get it done for you. The difference is just huge. So, what does this all mean for the future of AI on our phones and in our homes? Well, it's not a small step. This represents a huge, massive shift in how we might end up living with our technology. Look, if you remember one thing from all this, let it be this. The fundamental shift is from a reactive tool to a proactive partner. That's it. It's a complete rethinking of what an AI is even for. And that transformation, in a nutshell, looks like this. We go from an AI that waits to one that initiates. From one that just answers our questions to one that actually asks us questions. And maybe most importantly, we could go from a simple tool that we use to a real companion who cares. And all of this leaves us with a really fascinating question to chew on.
An AI companion that genuinely cares about you? Is that the ultimate helpful friend? Or does that get a little too close for comfort? That's something we're all going to have to figure out as this kind of tech gets closer and closer to being real.